So my son comes home from scout camp with his pocket knife looking like this. Got some corrosion, rust. Not sure what all he was doing with it. It had something left on the blade, and this isn't a terribly expensive knife. I think I got it at Cabela's. Don't recall what the steel is, but it's, some Chinese steel. And but being Browning, should be halfway decent anyway. I'm guessing it's the Chinese version of the AUS 8, something like that, but maybe not even that high grade. So anyway, I washed it and got whatever was on there off, and we're gonna come over here to the polisher and see if we can't clean it up a little bit, and then we're gonna go run it on the stropping machine and the 1-inch sanding, and I've got a leather strop on it, and see if we can't clean it up a little bit. Well, we're gonna start here on the polishing wheel. And we're gonna hit it with a little red Jeweler's Rouge. Usually helps clean it up nicely. Let's see how we do. Clean it up pretty good. I may pause it here so I can do this a little more carefully, but I did want to show you how that buffer bonnet, they call those mop, whatever they called, cleans it up pretty good. Hit this side real quick. Clean it up nicely. Alright, I'm going to pause here, show you what it looks like when I'm done. Okay, cleaned up pretty well. I can wipe the rest of that down with a nice soft cloth. I think that's just some buildup of some of the Jeweler's Rouge there, but looks like it took off the rust and corrosion pretty well. It's a pretty quick and easy process for the most part, other than holding half, a little 2 5/8, something like that. So, all right, let's go over here to the. I'll finish up the getting the rest of that rouge off with a microfiber cloth here in a little bit, but let's try hitting it with the strop. See if we can't make that blade a little sharper. It's not terribly dull. Sorry for the camera angle. Try to switch hands here. Not quite the bite I'm looking for. Try a little bit more. And it may be that I just have to put it on the apex. What's that thing called? Apex. It's the one with the arm on it. Maybe I'll do a video on that. That'd be hard to film, but anyway, that's just a quick little do-it-yourselfer video. All is not lost. You get a rusty knife. This is a somewhat stainless knife, stainless steel, just not a real high grade. Like I said, I think that was a 998, something like that, knife at Cabela's several years ago. My son's used it a lot in Scouts. It's good enough for that. He's got some nicer knives that stay in the safe that when he graduates high school he'll get to use more often, but you know, both my boys do. So anyway, that's a quick do-it-yourself video. Like I said, I may follow up with the Apex sharpener at some point. Thanks for watching. Okay, I've got the Edge Pro Apex out. This is actually the this is the knockoff. I got some of my parts that are actual Edge Pro. I know I may catch a little heat on that, but it is what it is. I think I got it off Amazon, but anyway, I've got some of the stones. The Edge Pro stones come with a metal backing plate, and let's see if I can show you. That's it right there. See how that stone has, it's got a metal backing plate, and then the ones that came with this kit do not. And then I also got a the polishing tape. But anyway, so let's try to give this thing a few strokes on the faux Edge Pro. How about that? At least we're being honest about what we've got. So I'm just trying to line this guide up to keep the knife off the table, but where I can hold it steady. That's a decent look at it. That looks pretty good. And you just kind of want to give it a fluid stroke. I apologize, I haven't done this in a while, so I might be a little rusty at it, but you'll get the idea. This is a great knife sharpener, by far the best knife sharpener I've ever had. The strop, excuse me, on the strop belt on the 1-inch belt sander works pretty well. I've got some other finer grit. Like if I've got some rough camp knives and things like that, I'll use that. But if I'm just tuning up a factory blade, this works pretty doggone well. You just kind of have to fine tune right and left hand, and that's got a nice edge on it. This is a 220 stone, and then I'll go to the I may go to the polishing tape next, but so anyway, it's just a real fine tape that sticks to a metal backing plate, and it makes it a real shiny finish when you're done. I don't know what I'm carrying in my pocket today, honestly. I've got one other knife I'm going to do, but I never sharpened it, and it's finally in need. I've had it about, I don't know, 6-8 months, something like that. And it's a little smaller blade that I've been carrying a little bit more this summer, but it's gotten to the point it needs to tune up. This little Kershaw. It's a sandwich, kind of a San Mai blade. I'll show it to you in a second. That's lightweight. Probably a 3¼ inch blade, something like that. Pretty cool little American-made Kershaw. D2 is the cutting the cutting surface. And I forgot what the backing is. It's, like I said, the cutting edge is CPM D2, and the rest is a more, it's one of the newer corrosion-free steels. Anyway, I'm gonna do it next, but just a few strokes right there with that 220 really tuned that up, my son's little blade, nicely. And so anyway, we'll just kind of leave it at that. Nice little kid knife. That's not just a kid knife, that's a good knife for anybody. Just a small, I call it a gentleman's carry size. I think we measured it, was what, 2 3/4 inches. So nice little blade, cleaned up nicely. And I took that, it had one little fold over where it burred over, and took that right out. But let's see if we can get it a little cleaner. Let's see if we can get that to focus. Anyway, so there's your do-it-yourself nice knife tune-up of the day. All right, guys, thanks for watching.